They don't know the condition of the person inside the van. And Gil, you're saying we still don't know, but you said they for sure took a person out of that van, someone that was in the driver's seat, but we don't know the condition. Is that right?
That's right. In fact, you see the driver door open. It looks like that window indeed has been damaged somehow. It looks like it is shattered. They did say that the driver or the person in the vehicle was in that driver's seat, sitting with his hand on the one hand on the wheel and the other hand down to his side, and without anything in his hand and nothing in the van. So at this point, those medics moved in, the SWAT team member medics moved in to assess the situation, the health of that driver. And at this point, it's unclear what they have here, but it looks like they're not calling for a rescue ambulance to come in and take that person away. So it's at this point we're just waiting word on the condition of that person that was in the van. But at this point, you can see by the SWAT team members there, it looks like this is completely done with, and we are hoping to get more confirmation on who was in the van and the condition of that person.
Right, because of course one possibility is the person in that van is no longer alive. We have Chip Yost, our reporter on the ground there at this scene. This is Sepulveda and Hawthorne, right near Del Amo Mall. Chip, what are you seeing? What are you hearing there?
Yeah, we saw a lot of what Gil just described. We are here on Sepulveda near Hawthorne. That incident we're talking about is down here. I'll show you a close-up first in a moment. First, let's bring in Mitch Brown, if we could. Mitch Brown was here around the time this all started. Mitch, you were saying around the time you noticed what was going on over there, I think you said you heard a gunshot and then looked over and saw what?
When I looked over, it looked like apparently he'd slumped forward or slumped sideways in his seat from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. I'm sure the law enforcement confirmed it with a drone. They had a drone out on the windshield to confirm that it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
And this at this point was maybe an hour and a half. I'm kind of losing track of time.
Hour and a half to 2 hours ago, roughly.
And you said you'd seen the picture, the surveillance image of the suspect they were looking for, and anything you saw through that driver's side window? You were across the street kind of with an angle at the driver's side window.
Yeah, it's a little hard to see, but zoom in as far as you can. It looks like the same boggin that the suspect was wearing, a black and white striped, weird design boggin. It looked like he was still wearing that during this time.
And describe the law enforcement presence you saw here. We saw in the mall, the sheriff's department helicopter had landed there. We saw SWAT team members all around. What did you see when you got over here?
Law enforcement acted very swiftly and quickly. They did an awesome job. They surrounded the vehicle, had him cornered so he wouldn't be able to leave or try to escape. So the guy thought he had no other recourse but to take his own life. That's his only choice. And that's the choice that he made. But yeah, law enforcement acted very quickly on it, and very proud of what I saw and the way they acted, cordon off the whole block, bringing in the extra support that's needed. So coordination on all this was superb.
Again, we should say that's unconfirmed at this point, but he's describing what he saw from across the street. Anything else that struck you? Had you heard about this incident in Monterey Park at the time you were watching all this play out?
I only vaguely heard about it through a news shot that I got on my cell phone late last night, but didn't give it a whole lot of a read to it. But then this morning I put it all together. This was the same suspect.
When you noted, when you realized it, you saw what you thought looked like a toboggan.
Exactly. On there. Right, yeah. Kind of shocking to find him here in the backyard. You know, didn't expect him to be here at this particular area since it happened in Monterey. But yeah, it was kind of a very shocking event that happened and unfold right here in our backyard.
Thanks very much, Mitch. If you want, Chris, if you could maybe zoom back in over here, you can see it looks like some of those SWAT team members now getting on their units and leaving the scene. So as you were hearing from Gil earlier, obviously it looks like the scene is secured. Now we just need to figure out what the status is of that driver who Mitch said he saw slumped over the wheel. But it looks like things are clearing up here. However, if this is an area you're planning on traveling through, just take a look. You can see these are major boulevards here, Hawthorne, Sepulveda, closed in all directions and probably will be for the foreseeable future. So you want to keep that in mind if you're traveling through here. For now, reporting live here near the scene in Torrance, I'm Chip Yost, KTLA 5 News.
Chip, this is Lauren. Real quickly before we go, and before you let that witness go, I just want to be clear. Did that witness just tell you that he believes he saw the man in that white van wearing the black and white winter hat that is very distinctive, that is seen in the pictures of the mass shooting suspect that police have put out?
Yes, and he was showing me a picture he had earlier, and it's hard to tell, but where he was standing, he was kind of, if you see where the driver's side of that van is, he was right across the street. And so he was just saying he kind of put two and two together later when he realized that that's the kind of that type of cap was what was on the guy, and he went back and looked at one of his pictures. It's hard to tell in the picture because it's from so far away, but from what he saw, he believes it's the same type of hat, but that'll be, I don't know if we were able to see anything when they were pulling him out or not, so that's but just his belief. So like I said, unconfirmed, but he was watching from across the street, and he believes it looked like the guy in the image, and that he still had that toboggan on if what he saw was correct.
Yeah, and of course it's not confirmed by authorities at this point, but an interesting observation. Chip, thank you so much for that live report on the ground. We want to go back up to Gil Levis in Sky 5, who has more on the moments when authorities went in, and we have that video. We're watching a little bit of it, but we have the video of that moment when all of those officers went into the van. Gil?
Yeah, that's right. It was a bit tense for those officers to make their approach. They made their approach on the passenger side with a shield. They tactically went around to the driver's side with the third SWAT vehicle to block the driver's door. They had already confirmed that the driver or the person in the vehicle was in the driver's seat, so they made access to that side, the passenger side of the vehicle, broke out the window of that front door, and then opened the door and then got in there and to check on the status of that person. That's when the medics were called in from the SWAT team. They came around the driver's side, opened the door to render aid to that person. And at this point, that person has not been transported out of the van. They've closed the door on the driver's side, and those SWAT officers drove off. Now they're going to process this crime scene here as part of this incident and see if it's related to the one in Monterey Park. But at this point, it is over and done with. We will see when they start opening up streets in this area. But again, like I said, they're going to process this as a crime scene as well, and this may be shut down for still hours to come. That's the latest overhead up in Sky 5. I'll send it back to you.
Gil, thank you. We're watching on the right side of your screen there the moments a short time ago that Gil captured overhead when authorities did move into that white van, and you saw them break that passenger side window and make entry into that vehicle. This coming some more than an hour since we first saw this scene, this SWAT standoff going on in Torrance. This is at Hawthorne and Sepulveda, right near the Del Amo Mall, and the entire area has been shut down for this SWAT standoff with this white cargo van where a barricaded suspect was believed to be inside. We had that update a short time ago from authorities, and they wouldn't say if they believe this is their mass shooting suspect, but they did say that this is a white cargo van, and there's a white cargo van of interest that they connected to the shooting investigation. We are going to continue to follow all of the breaking developments in this mass shooting manhunt. For now, that's the latest live from KTLA. I'm Lauren Lister. Much more ahead at 4 o'clock and always online at ktla.com.